Eli didn't like loud things. The school bell felt like it split the sky open. Chairs scraping across the floor made his chest tighten. Even laughter, especially laughter, confused him. It came out of nowhere and meant too many things at once. So Eli stayed quiet. He lined up his pencils in perfect rows. He counted the cracks in the sidewalk. He memorized the patterns of raindrops on the window. Those things made sense. They stayed where they were supposed to. People didn't. At home, his mom tried her best. She spoke gently, gave him space, and learned the rhythms of his silence. But even she didn't always understand why Eli pulled away from hugs or covered his ears when she said his name too loudly. I just want to be close to you, she told him once. Eli didn't know how to answer that. One afternoon, everything changed, but very quietly. Eli was sitting in the backyard watching ants moving in a long, determined line. The world felt steady there, predictable. Then something small and soft interrupted the pattern. A kitten. It was scruffy and gray with ears slightly too big for its head. It walked unevenly, like it hadn't quite learned how legs work yet. Eli froze. The kitten didn't follow any patterns he knew. It came close anyway. Step by step it approached him, then sat down just out of reach. It didn't meow, it didn't demand, it simply waited. Eli studied it. The kitten blinked slowly. Eli blinked back. Minutes passed like that. Quiet, still, shared. Then, without thinking too hard about it, Eli reached out one finger. The kitten leaned forward and pressed its tiny head against him. Eli felt something strange. Not loud, not overwhelming, just warm. The kitten came back the next day and the next. Eli started leaving small pieces of food near the fence. He watched the kitten eat. He noticed the rhythm of its chewing, the way its tail flicked when it was happy. Slowly, patterns began to form, safe patterns. One day, the kitten climbed into his lap. Eli tensed at first. His body didn't know what to do, but the kitten curled into a tight purring ball, steady, vibrating gently, like a soft engine. The sound was different from everything else. It didn't hurt, it soothed. Eli placed his hand on the kitten's back. The fur was softer than anything he'd ever touched. He kept his hand there, feeling the rise and fall, the quiet hum of the purr. It was warm. The words came to him again. Weeks passed. Eli started talking, not in full sentences, not at first, just small words. Stay, he whispered once when the kitten shifted. It stayed. Good, he said another time when it nuzzled his hand. The kitten blinked at him like it understood. At school, things weren't still hard. The noise didn't go away, the confusion didn't disappear, but something inside Eli had changed. He carried the warmth with him. When a classmate sat near him one day, Eli didn't move away immediately. He watched, he waited, like the kitten had. When the classmate smiled, not loudly, not suddenly, Eli tried something new. He stayed. At home, his mom noticed the difference. You seem lighter, she said carefully. Eli thought about it, then he walked over to her. Took effort. His body felt unsure, like it was stepping into something unknown. But he remembered the kitten, patience, the quiet, the warmth. Eli reached out. Not a full hug, not yet, but he pressed his hand gently against her arm. His mom was very still, then smiled in the softest way possible. Hi, Eli, she said. Eli didn't pull away. The kitten eventually got a name, Ash, and a place inside the house. But more importantly, it made a place inside Eli. Not by changing him, not by fixing anything, but by showing him that affection didn't have to be loud or confusing or overwhelming. It could be quiet. It could be patient. It could feel like a small, steady purr in the middle of the noisy world. And for Eli, that was enough to begin.